thought you were protecting Queen and Country.
GoldenEye 007 Reloaded is coming out on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, and this is the first time that a GoldenEye game has been developed for a high-def system, so that was the choice for the platforms. I think from the story point of view, it'll be familiar to the Wii game. As we took the story that we updated in 2010 for the Wii game, brought it to this game, but we've obviously gone back and revisited all the levels, updated them entirely, in terms of geometry, textures and animation, audio. We've also added, a new single player element to the game, which is MI6 Ops, which is entirely new and was not seen on the Wii platform. So the stealth mission is obviously about using your spy skills, so stealth takedowns and silenced weapons, also some of your gadgets like your phone, and they're kind of more puzzly. Whereas the last one we have is wave defense, so that's kind of more tactical, and it's about defending computer consoles while you're downloading information. So again, you can get to scout the map out, check out which you think is the easiest console, because the waves get harder and harder as the game progresses. So there's really something for everyone. If you're someone who likes to sit in there and defend an area, then you can play wave defense. If you like to go all out attack, then you can play elimination. The other thing that's really cool about MI6 Ops is that all those missions have leaderboards attached to them. So when you play them, you post a score to the leaderboard, so you can see where you're faring against the rest of the community, and you can filter them for things like your friends. And then the last thing is we've added a challenge designer, so you can take the challenges that were designed by the level designers at Eurocom and actually play around with some of the modifiers in there to create your own versions. And this allows you to post even higher scores to the leaderboard. Now MI6 Ops definitely unlocks in tiers, so when you start you'll have access to 3 start missions, and then as you progress you get different medals, and that allows you to unlock different missions as you progress through. The AI system has been rewritten with the engine from the ground up, so that's a new system, so you will definitely see new AI behaviours. You won't necessarily be able to predict what AI are going to do based on whether you played the Wii version. But yeah, so there are some changes, but it essentially playing through the same story and visiting the same locations and seeing the same characters that you knew from the Wii game.
Natalia Semenova. I'm a computer engineer.
We've benefited from our work on the Wii platform with the Move control, so we're very confident that we can deliver a great solution with the Move and the sharpshooter, and we've given you more ways to play the game, which is always a good thing with our games, and certainly something that we've done with the GoldenEye in the past is to provide different controllers for players. Well, the multiplayer is going to be 16 player online now, so that's the first time a GoldenEye game's been, those number of players. We're also looking at adding new maps, new modes, new classic characters and new weapons. We're not really talking about specifics at this time, we'll be discussing more about that further down the line, but rest assured we're looking at creating some modes that are more lean towards the spycraft espionage style of gameplay, as opposed to team deathmatch and those kind of things, which we'll definitely have, but we also want to do some more things with the fact that you're playing as Daniel Craig's Bond, he is a spy, so that we want to do that in multiplayer. When you're working on Bond games, you get used to the franchise and what makes Bond a great character, so working on it time and time again helps you make better and better Bond games, so that without shadow of a doubt is important. But we did look at feedback from the Wii game, and we've done things like with stealth. I think some people didn't realise when they were breaking stealth and getting spotted by AI, so we've done things like add some more information to the HUD to let you know when you've alerted someone, so you can potentially take them out before all hell breaks loose. So we've certainly listen to feedback that we received from the Wii game and tweak things accordingly. GoldenEye as a story is very, very popular, and obviously the games have always been very popular, so there is a lot of hunger out there for it. So you never know. I don't know. At the moment we're concentrating on making GoldenEye 007 Reloaded the best game we can make. So that's our primary focus now. GoldenEye 007 Reloaded is coming out this fall.
I did think about asking you to join my little enterprise, but your loyalty was always to the mission.